Okay, so let's go into Student Files, open your Final Cut Pro project that we created in the last tutorial by double-clicking on it. Be confronted with the external devices dialog box. It's looking for a camera. This is the Griffith University camera, or very similar. It's a good idea to have the power cord connected. Search for the firewire connected to the computer. Plug that into the camera. Make sure the camera is turned on and it is on the playback mode. When all that has been done, go check again and Final Cut Pro should open. The next thing we do is go to Login Capture. Under File, the Login Capture window appears, and if everything has been set up correctly, we will have transport controls under the black window. This is your play, rewind, stop, pause buttons that we can control the camera with through the computer. So this is just your playback window or your device control through to your video camera. It's not actually capturing any of this footage at present. Here you can use the transport controls in this window, or the play and rewind, pause, fast forward, etc. on the video camera to cue your footage up to exactly the point where you want to start capturing. Now remember, this all has to happen in real time if it's a tape-based camera, which the Griffith University cameras are. So just rewind to where you want to start recording. This is why it's a good idea to always record a little bit more before and after what you want. Press play and then capture now in the bottom right hand corner of the log and capture window. A new window pops up or arrives above the log and capture window. Underneath the video footage it says capturing clip, now capturing, press escape to stop. So what you're seeing in this window is what is actually going into the computer. When you are happy with what you've got, or you've got enough, or got everything you've wanted, it's simply a matter of pressing escape. So I just pressed escape. The clip arrived into the browser window as untitled. If I double click on the film strip icon, it will open in the middle window, the viewer window, where I can play it and grab the little yellow playhead and scrub through the clip backwards and forwards, and it reveals to me that everything that I captured is actually there. It's a good idea now to rename that untitled clip. And then go back into the log and capture window, press play. You can also press spacebar on the keyboard for playback, and find your next spot you want to capture, press capture now. The new capture window appears over the top of the login capture, so do not get confused by the initial login capture window. You're not actually capturing anything until this additional window pops up. So I just pressed escape again, and there it goes in the browser window as Untitled 1. Press play in the viewer window, scrub through it, yes, it's all there. Press play to pause it again. Double click in the text area to rename it. It's a lot better than having Untitled 1, Untitled 2, Untitled 3, etc. in your browser window. Okay, now I click into Login Capture and I'm going to close it. We don't need it anymore for the time being. Hide Final Cut Pro for the moment. Let's have a look into our Capture Scratch folder and see where those clips have actually ended up. These are your original files, which will not get edited no matter what you do in Final Cut Pro. So Untitled, that's the first one we captured. By selecting a movie file in the Finder window and just pressing spacebar, it opens up. So you don't need to open it in any program. It's a very handy feature of Mac. Okay, so I'm scrubbing through it. Good, it's all there. Hit spacebar again and it minimizes. And I'm going to give Capture Scratch a color too, just to differentiate it and make sure I know what I'm looking for. Back into Final Cut Pro, give it a quick save. Command S. Now we're ready to go.